Hello, my dear friends. Today I'm talking about how your shadow can become your power. I mean Pluto's role in transformation. Pluto, often referred as the planet of transformation, destruction, and rebirth, is one of the most powerful influences in astrology. It governs the underworld of our psyche, illuminating our hidden fears, unhealed wounds, and untapped strength. While its presence can feel daunting, Pluto also holds the key of profound personal power and self-discovery. So Pluto governs the following: transformation. It means the process of shedding the old to make way to the new. Power, our ability to reclaim control over our lives. Shadow work, facing hidden aspects of ourselves that we suppress or deny. This is a mirroring, to put a mirror in front of our soul and to realize and to accept how we are and what we can do to become what we need to be in this world. Rebirth, emerging stronger after challenges or crises. Cycles of renewal, letting go of what no longer serves you. Let's see how Pluto, through each zodiac signs, it's working in your natal chart. So look in your natal chart, where is Pluto, in which zodiac sign? Pluto in Aries. You often struggle with anger, impatience, and an intense need to dominate. Your shadow emerges as aggressive behavior, impulsivity, or fear of vulnerability. But by confronting these traits, you can learn the value of collaboration and patience. I know it's not easy. Once balanced, your leadership qualities shine, inspiring others through your courage and determination. Pluto in Taurus. The shadow is that can manifest as materialism, possessiveness, or resistance to change. But transformation is about letting go of attachments, and embracing change fosters emotional and spiritual growth. What is about attachments? An attachment is when, doesn't matter if it's about condition, people, situations, when you lose something and you're suffering and you cannot live without it, this is an attachment. Power. When it's about power, Pluto in Taurus people have the capacity to create lasting security and abundance when they align their values with their deeper purpose. Pluto in Gemini. The shadow is that a tendency toward deception, gossip, or overthinking can emerge. When it's about transformation, it's facing fears of being misunderstood or silenced that can liberate your authentic voice. And the power is when you excel as communicators, thinkers, and innovators who can influence and inspire through words. Pluto in Cancer, the shadow is about grapple with fears of abandonment, emotional manipulation, or an overprotective nature. And transformation is by addressing these fears, you can cultivate emotional resilience. And the power, your strength is lying in your ability to nurture and protect, offering deep emotional support to yourself and others. Pluto in Leo, the shadow is pride, arrogance, or a need for validation that can surface. And transformation is by releasing the need for external approvals, allows your true creative gifts to emerge. And the power is when you can inspire others with your passion, generosity, and creative vision. Pluto in Virgo, the shadow is where obsessive attention to details, self-criticism, and fear of failure may dominate. The transformation is when you embrace imperfection and focusing on the bigger picture leads to inner peace. And the power is your meticulous nature makes you exceptional healers, problem solvers, and servants to the greater good. Pluto in Libra. The shadow is that you may struggle with codependency, fear of confrontation, or superficial relationships. The transformation is about learning to assert your needs and face conflict head-on, fosters balance. The power is when you excel in creating harmony, fostering relationships, and advocacy for justice. Pluto in Scorpio. The shadow is and brings an intense fear of betrayal, a desire for control, and a tendency toward obsession. Transformation is when you facing your vulnerabilities head-on leads to profound healing and empowerment. And the power arises when your ability to navigate life's depth makes you masters of transformation and rebirth, and you can help also others to go through this process. Pluto in Sagittarius. The shadow is the obsession with beliefs, reckless behavior, or an aversion to accountability that can emerge. The transformation is about by embracing open-mindedness and responsibility, you grow into your true wisdom. And the power is you become inspirational teachers and visionaries who guide others towards truth. Pluto in Capricorn. The shadow is about fear of failure, exhibit workaholism, or ruthlessly seek power. When it's about transformation, it's letting go of the need of control, and embracing vulnerability brings that balance that you need. The power is your discipline and strategic nature enables you to lead with integrity and strength. Pluto in Aquarius. The shadow is a tendency to reject authority, isolate, or fear intimacy may arise. The transformation is by balancing individuality with connection, you'll find your power. And the power is when you are trailblazer and humanitarians who bring about revolutionary change in the society, in the environment. Pluto in Pisces, the shadow is that may struggle with addiction, avoidance, or unrealistic idealism. The transformation is when facing reality and setting boundaries allows your spiritual gifts to flourish. And the power is your compassion and intuition enable profound healing for yourself and others. Now, look in your natal chart, where is Pluto in the house? In which house? Because now I'm talking about how is working Pluto in each house from a natal chart. When Pluto is in the first house, its transformative energy is directly tied to your identity and how you present yourself to the world. This placement demands a deep personal evaluation, often triggered by experiences that challenge your self-perception, confidence, and ability to embrace your authenticity. Pluto here isn't about surface-level changes. It's about fundamentally reshaping how you understand yourself and the way you approach life. The shadow side of Pluto in the first house can manifest as self-doubt, control over image, defensiveness, fear of failure. But transformative path with Pluto in the first house, it shows shadow work. This might include accepting your imperfections, vulnerabilities, or desires, releasing control, and embracing vulnerability. Through this process, you begin to shed layers of self-imposed expectations and reclaim your personal power. And the power, it's about magnetic presence. courageous identity, unshakable confidence, and leadership through example. When it's about life experiences that catalyze this transformation, could be crisis of identity, power struggles with others, physical transformation. The ultimate gift of Pluto in the first house is the realization that your power comes from within. You don't need to conform to others' expectations or seek validation outside yourself. As you embrace this truth, you step into a version of yourself that is deeply magnetic, resilient, and free. By owning your shadow and your light, you pave the way for others to do the same. Pluto here makes you a symbol of transformation, a person who has seen from their challenges to embody their most authentic self. When it's about Pluto in the second house in the natal chart, it brings its transformative energy to matters of security, material positions, and self-worth. This placement challenges you to examine your relationship with value, both external, like money and belongings, and internal, like self-esteem. Pluto in this house often indicates that your journey of empowerment is deeply tied to how you define and assert your worth, moving from a shadow of greed or fear to a place of unshakable inner value, which is the shadow of the Pluto in the second house. It's about greed of material obsession, control over resources, scarcity mindset, self-worth tied to material success. When it's about the transformative path, it's about releasing attachment, facing fear of lack, building true self-worth, balancing power dynamics. Of course, this journey often requires deep introspection and might involve shadow work around the origins of your fears and insecurities. And when it's about your power, it's about inner security, empowerment relationship with the money, to understand the role of the money in your life, and to not let yourself controlled by money. It's about generosity, and it's about the mastery of your own value. Which are the common experiences with Pluto in the second house? It's about financial ups and downs. It's about shifts in your values. It's about inheritance or shared resources. It's about discovering hidden talents. The ultimate lesson of Pluto in the second house is that wealth in all its forms begins with. By transforming fears of lack and independency into a solid foundation of self-worth, you unlock the ability to create abundance. Your journey inspires others to redefine your own relationship with value, teaching that true empowerment comes not from what we have, but from who we are. Whether it's through financial mastery, generosity, or an empowering sense of self, Pluto in the second house transforms your shadow into a powerful light that radiates security and confidence. When you have Pluto in the third house, its transformative energy of Pluto is focused on communication, thought processes, and interactions with your immediate environment, including siblings and neighbors. This placement pushes you to confront challenges around trust, expression, and intellectual power. Your journey evolving from a shadow of suspicion and miscommunication into a powerful communicator and teacher who wields words and knowledge as tools for transformation. The shadow of Pluto in the third house is about suspicious, manipulation, fear of being misunderstood, and overwhelmed in learning. These distracts often extend to how you perceive information in your world, making it challenging to discern what's reliable. It can also create strained relationships with siblings, classmates, or neighbors as communication becomes a battleground. Which is transformative path? It's about facing fears of miscommunication. It's about trusting your voice. It's about transforming communication style. It's about critical thinking. This transformation often involves deep introspection and, at times, shadow work to uncover and heal mental patterns or beliefs that hold you back. When it's about power, it's about mastery of communication. It's about uncovering hidden truth. It's about empowering others. It's about intellectual confidence. Because Pluto in the third house can also endow you with the talent for teaching or writing, as your words carry transformative power. Your communication becomes a tool for healing, empowerment, and enlightenment. Which are the common experiences with Pluto in the third house? Challenging siblings' relationships, mental overhaul, communication crisis, and learning as empowerment. The ultimate lesson of Pluto in the third house is that knowledge is power, but true power comes from using that knowledge with integrity. As you navigate challenges in communication and thoughts, you learn to trust your voice and refine how you share your ideas. You can become a force of intellectual transformation, influencing others through your insights and empowering them to think deeply and critically. By embracing both the shadow and the light of Pluto in the third house, you cultivate a unique gift, the ability to turn words into a force for change. Whether through writing, teaching, or speaking, your knowledge and communication skills become a tool for growth, understanding, and empowerment for yourself and for others. Pluto in the fourth house. It's about transformative energy deep in your roots, focusing on your family, home life, and emotional foundations. This position often reveals hidden dynamics, ancestral patterns, or unresolved emotional wounds that require acknowledgement and healing. The journey involves transformative pain and dysfunctional within your family or inner world into a source of emotional strength, stability, and resilience. Which are the shadows of displacement? It's about dysfunctional family dynamics, ancestral trauma, emotional turmoil, fear of intimacy, and attachment to the past. These shadows often surface through intense emotional experiences, family conflicts, or an internal sense of unease that forces you to confront unresolved issues. Transformative path for the Pluto in the fourth house in natal chart. It's about acknowledging family patterns, releasing the past, healing the inner child, breaking ancestral cycles that no more you need it. When it's about power of Pluto in the fourth house, it's about emotional strength, safe and supportive foundations, healing presence, empowerment relationships, connection to ancestral wisdom. Common experiences that could appear in your life with Pluto in the fourth house. It's about family crisis or conflicts, home transformations, exploring your roots, profound emotional growth. The ultimate lesson of Pluto in the fourth house is that true security comes from within. while family foundation of emotional strength regardless of your past. By healing ancestral wounds and embracing your inner resilience, you become a powerful force of transformation for yourself and others. As you integrate Pluto's lessons, you can create a sanctuary, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, that reflects your healed and empowered self. This placement allows you to transform not only your own life, but also the lives of those around you, breaking cycles of pain and replacing them with love, stability, and empowerment. Pluto in the fifth house channels its transformative energy into your creativity, self-expression, and areas of joy. The shadow of it is about creative suppression, control in relationships, fear of failure, over-identification with success, tensions with children. When it's about transformative path, it's about rediscovering your creative voice, releasing perfectionism, healing romantic patterns, empowering inner joy, nurturing relationships with children. When it's about power, it's about authentic self-expression, deep romantic bonds, creative leadership, joy as power, empowerment relationships with children. How are the common experience with Pluto in the fifth house? Creative renaissance, intense romantic experiences, exploring passion projects, transforming role as a parent or mentor, reconnecting with joy. The ultimate lesson of Pluto in the fifth house is that your creative power and joy are limitless when rooted in authenticity. This placement teaches you to break free from societal or self-imposed constraints, allowing your unique light to shine brightly. By embracing your passions and transforming fears into courage, you can inspire others to do the same. Pluto in the sixth house, it's about transformative focus shift to work, health, daily routines, and service. This placement challenges you to confront imbalances and shadow behaviors related to perfectionism, control, and the compulsive drive for productivity. Your journey involves transforming unhealthy work habits and a strained relationship with self-care into a profound ability to serve others with compassion and efficiency. The shadow side of Pluto in the sixth house, it's about workaholism, perfectionism, control issues, health neglect or obsession, fear of failure. Transformative path, it's about releasing control, prioritizing health, redefining productivity, healing subconscious patterns, integrating routine with purpose. The power, it's about mastery of efficiency, compassionate service, health empowerment, inspiring leadership, meaningful work. Common experiences with Pluto in the sixth house is about workplace transformations, health crisis, service opportunities, routine overhauls. The ultimate lesson of Pluto in the sixth house is that true power lies in serving others without sacrificing yourself. This placement teaches you the value of balance, reminding you that your worth is not tied to how much you do, but to the care and intention you bring to your actions. By embracing Pluto's transformative energy, you cultivate a unique ability to lead by example, showing others how to find purpose and fulfillment in work and routine. Your journey towards balance becomes a powerful story of healing and empowerment, enabling you to contribute to the well-being of those around you while nurturing your own. Pluto in the seventh house, it's about brings transformation to the realm of relationships, partnerships, and one-on-one connections. Placement magnifies the importance of intimate relationships as a mirror for personal growth and shadow work. While the challenges may involve dependency, control issues, or fear of abandonment. The shadow of displacement is about emotional dependency, fear of abandonment, control issues, attraction to intensity, projection of shadows. Transformative path, it's about owning your power, letting go of control, healing abandonment fears, attracting healers partners, creating balance. The power of displacement is mutual empowerment, deep intimacy, balanced dynamics, transformative influence, and inspiring others. The common experiences with Pluto in the seventh house, it's about intense relationships, relationship endings, power struggles, healing through partnerships. Pluto in the seventh house teaches that relationships are a reflection of your inner world. The ultimate lesson is that your healthy partnerships begin with self-awareness and self-worth. When you release dependency and control, you become capable of forming connections that are balanced, empowering, and transformative. Pluto in the eighth house intensifies themes of transformation, power, intimacy, and shared resources, compelling you to confront your deepest aspects of your psyche. The shadow of displacement is about fear of loss, control issues, avoidance of vulnerability, obsession with power, taboo fixations. Transformative path for displacement, embracing loss as growth, healing through shadow work, cultivating emotional intimacy, releasing control, and exploring the depths. The power of displacement is about the mastery of transformation, deep emotional intimacy, empowerment through letting go, healing gifts, and fearless exploration. Common experiences with Pluto in the eighth house is about transformative relationships, financial ups and downs, encounters with mortality, interest in the occult or taboo, power struggles. The lesson of displacement is that true power comes from transformation and the ability to let go. When you release your fears and embrace the cycle of change, you tap into an immense reservoir of strength and resilience. Displacement positions you as a natural guide through life's darker or more mysterious realms, helping yourself and others navigate the complexities of transformations. Pluto in the ninth house transforms your approach to beliefs, higher education, philosophy, and worldview. The shadow of displacement is about dogmatic beliefs, need for control over ideas, intellectual arrogance, fear of uncertainty, and power struggles in ideological arenas. Transformative path is about questioning your beliefs, embracing uncertainty, seeking deeper truth, fostering intellectual humility, sharing insights with compassion. The power of displacement is about visionary thinking, philosophical depth, spiritual evolution, mentorship and teaching, cultural or ideological bridges. The common experiences with Pluto in this ninth house is about crisis of faith, transformative travel, education as transformation, philosophical or spiritual breakthroughs, confrontations over beliefs. The lessons of Pluto in the ninth house is that true wisdom comes from embracing transformation and staying open to life's mysteries. Displacement encourages you to continually evolve your understanding, finding balance between certainty and curiosity. By letting go of dogmatism, you cultivate the ability to inspire others and act as a bridge between differing perspectives. Pluto in the 10th house focuses its transformative energies in career, public image, authority, and life's larger purpose. The shadow of displacement, it's about fear of public failure, obsession with success, control issues in leadership, conflict with authority figures, reputation anxiety. Transformative path is about redefining success, facing fear of failure, letting go of control, healing power struggles, building authentic leadership. The power of displacement is about resilience in the face of challenges, visionary leadership, authentic public image, transformational career path, empowering others. The common experiences with Pluto in the 10th house, it's about career transformations, crisis in reputation, conflicts with authority, intense ambition, recognition of legacy. The lesson of displacement is that true success comes from embracing transformation and focusing on legacy rather than superficial achievements. Displacement challenges you to rise above fear and ego, using your ambition and resilience to create meaningful, lasting change in the world. Pluto in the 11th house transforms your relationships with groups, friendship, and long-term aspirations. Displacement often brings deep emotional intensity to social connections, but it can also highlight fears of exclusion, betrayal, or rejection by others. The shadow of displacement is about fear of rejection, mistrust in social circles, desire for control in groups, loneliness and alienation, resentment toward collective systems. Transformative path of displacement is about healing trust issues, finding your tribe, letting go of control, balancing individuality and belongings, transforming social systems. The power of displacement is about transformative leadership, visionary thinking, empowered connections, catalyst for change, advocacy for the underdog. The common experiences for displacement can be betrayal or loss in friendships, challenges in group dynamics, periods of social isolation, involvement in transformative movements, and rising as a visionary leader. The lesson of displacement is to find your place in the collective while embracing your individuality. Displacement teaches that true connection comes not from conforming to others' expectations, but from offering your unique gifts and vision to the world. By transforming fears of exclusion into a sense of purpose and belonging, you can step into the role of change maker and visionary. Pluto in the 12th house is a deeply transformative placement, focusing its energy on the subconscious, spirituality, and the hidden realms of life. This placement often brings profound introspection, uncovering buried fears, karmic patterns, and unresolved emotional baggage. The shadow of displacement is about repressed emotions, fear of the unknown, self-imposed isolation, hidden power struggles, and feeling overwhelmed by the collective unconscious. Transformative path of displacement is about deep introspection, embracing vulnerability, exploring spiritual practices, releasing karmic patterns, and cultivating faith. The power of displacement is about heightened intuition, profound compassion, spiritual transformation, healing abilities, and connection to the collective unconscious. The common experiences with Pluto in the 12th house, it's about periods of isolation, spiritual crisis, recurring themes in dreams, karmic encounters, and inner rebirth. The lesson of displacement is to embrace the unknown and trust in the transformative power of introspection and spirituality. Displacement teaches you that your greatest strength lies in your ability to confront and heal the deepest layers of your psyche, allowing you to transcend personal and collective fears. By transforming hidden fears into spiritual insights, you become a beacon of wisdom and compassion for others. So see where you need to go to a transformative process to become a better you, for yourself and for others. I wish you a better life. Have a nice day. Bye bye.